Good morning, my peeps. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone is having a wonderful Tuesday. Second day of the week. Second day of the week. All right. So, we're going to let this Facebook thing do is let everybody know that I'm going live. And then once I see some folks come on, then we'll go ahead and get started here. Meanwhile, let me just go ahead and just turn my notification off, things of that nature. Melanie, thanks for jumping on. I see you. Oh, excuse me. Donald, thanks for jumping on, man. Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to turn off these notifications. I need to get in the practice of doing that before I even set this phone up and go live, right? Hope y'all doing well, okay? I'm going to jump on here and spread a little knowledge like I normally do. All right. So y'all bear with me. Let Facebook algorithm do its thing. Go, 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 Facebook. All right. All right. All right. Well, listen, let me go ahead and get started so I can give y'all this knowledge, and then we'll let y'all go about your merry way. All right. So intro. Yours truly, Cedric Jenkins, founder and creator of Your Money Matters. Your money matters because of the fact you get up each and every day to earn it. You have the right to keep it, right? So I want to come on here, or I like to come on here and share financial tips and strategies to help everyone keep more of their money. Good morning, Delencia. How you doing? Right. So as we talk about your money matters, actually your money does matter. Okay. Your money matters. I don't think no one is getting up out of their bed. No, I didn't vote, Donald, but I will vote later. I don't think anyone got out of their bed just for God, country, and honor to go to work for free. All right. I think everyone is going to work for income. Okay. Because we live in the land of the free, but we understand nothing in this land is free. And because of that, we need income in order to support our current lifestyle, right? Which leads me to this. So what I thought about doing was to break this up into video series, like a 3 video series or something like that, but I'm actually going to do 2 video series. And I want to talk about why your money matters. Okay? I don't want anyone, I want y'all to understand, you all are not getting up out of your bed in vain to go earn income. There's a reason why you get up every day to go earn income. Now, most of you all are probably saying, well, Cedric, we already know why we getting up and earn some income. I know you do. But let me put some things in perspective, all right? And once we have, I always say, terminology and perspective is the best teacher. Good morning, Ms. Rucker. Rucker report is in. Okay. So just know perspective is one of the most important thing to get an understanding. All right. We can attain wisdom all the time, but if we don't have the right perspective, the wisdom will not benefit us. All right. So it's all about getting the perspective from the wisdom that you attain or acquire. All right. So I want to talk about 2 things in this video, and then probably tomorrow or another day of this week, I want to talk about some solutions. All right. So what I want to talk about in this video is why you get up to go earn your money. All right. And the other part of the video is I want to talk about what are you up against when you earning your money. Okay. So, oh yeah. So by the way, today, all of y'all go out and vote. All right. Exercise your right. Okay. We have some people that came before us that paved the way for us. It is very important for us to exercise our right to vote. Okay. It is very important for us to exercise our right to vote. We got to understand the laws that we have in place. Okay. And we got to understand that the laws are in place supposed to benefit us as citizens. But if we don't understand what the laws we have in place, then how do we know, or how can we exercise our given right? Okay. The Constitution was written for the people, may not by the people, but it's written for the people, for the power to be in the people's hand. All right. And so go exercise that right to vote today. I will vote today. All right. Sometime today. And so because we are in mid elections. So that's my rant. Now let me get back to my topic of discussion. Now we already talked about voting. Let's talk about exercising some different rights. Your financial rights. How about that? Since we're talking about voting, let's talk about these financial rights that we have. Yes, and that's written in the laws itself. It's called the tax laws. All right. But before I get into that, let me digress. I'm going to talk about two things in this video. One, why you even get up out of your bed, your nice warm bed, to go earn your money. And two, what are you up against? Y'all ready to hear this? All right. All right. So here's the reason why your money matters. You earned it. You have the right to keep it. Why? Because of two reasons. One, you have to earn enough cash flow to support your current lifestyle. And two, simultaneously, you have to use that same cash flow to set your retirement up, because you know you're not going to work for the rest of your life, right? So the money that you're earning has to do two things: support your current lifestyle and your future lifestyle. Now listen, y'all, looking at that, well, let me just say this. If you're an individual that's able to do that, okay, with the money that you're earning, okay, you're able to not be cash flow negative, or check to check is what we call it, to where you're able to take some money, set it aside, build your retirement, to where now when you walk away from your job, when it's time to retire, you can do that. If you're able to do that, or if you're successfully able to do those two things with the money that you're earning currently, then we call that personal financial success. All right. But we know for a given fact that everyone is not having personal financial success. Okay. So the reason why your money matters is you earn money to support your current lifestyle and your future lifestyle. And ladies and gentlemen, that right there should give you some kind of alarm, because of the fact that some of us, if not most of us, are having a hard time doing those two things simultaneously. That is the reason why your money matters. That's why I'm on here talking about why you should keep more of your money, because you got two things you got to do with your money. You got two things you got to do. But I'm going to give you 4 reasons why you're not keeping your money. All right. It's really mostly is not all of your fault. Is what you don't know. And again, we talking about voting rights today, right? But let's talk about financial rights, because of the fact you need to execute your financial rights, but you're not aware of your financial financial rights. So let me help you. All right. So as you go out here and earn your money, okay, here's what's happening. You got 4 adversaries. I call them 4 financial evils, enemies, however you want to call it. Okay. This is what you're up against. Here's the reason why people are not earning enough cash flow for their current lifestyle and their future lifestyle. Reason number 1, inflation. Inflation simply means that the price of goods and services rises while the income that you're earning, that you're not able to keep, stays the same. Prices go up, income stay the same. Okay. That right there, that analogy right there should give you a financial alarm trigger in your head. All right. Think about it like this. You see inflation when you go pump gas in your car. It's 2 meters. You got the gasoline and then a dollar. You got the gasoline meter at the top and then the dollar meter at the bottom. And you know which one is moving slow, the other one is moving fast, all right? And you basically seeing inflation right before your eyes, okay? So your buying power is being diminished due to inflation. Think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Inflation pretty much fluctuates between 3 and 4%. Okay? Everything is on supply and demand. And I always say that when the economy sneezes, everybody else catches a cold. Why? I gave an example in a couple of videos a while back about tariffs. Tariffs is nothing more than a taxation toward business owners for imported and exported goods. All right. But see, here's the thing about business owners. They can absorb inflation. Why? Because of supply and demand. Here's what they do. They increase their price in goods and services, and then they shift that down to the customers. So now their bottom line profit is not affected. That's how they can absorb inflation. The question is, as a customer, as a taxpayer, what can you do to absorb inflation? I'll let you think about that. So inflation is the first financial evil that we all have to overcome. Here's the second one. Here's the alley-oop. Well, actually, there's another alley-oop, but here it sets you up for this. Taxes. All right. Tax laws. That's why you gotta understand your right as citizens, not just as voters, but as taxpayers too. All right. Taxes. Take out at least 1/3 of your income by default. Okay. It happens automatically, systematically, through the stroke of a pen. Okay. 1/3 of your income is taken away from you. So you just lost a third buying power. You already lost a fourth buying power due to inflation. Now you're losing a third of your buying power to taxes. Automatically. Wage income earners, you're being taxed at 1/3 of your income. If you don't believe me, wait till Friday. You're going to get a pay stub for those who are going to get paid. Look in the middle. You'll see federal income taxes, state income taxes. State income taxes is pretty much at least 4% that is taken out. The other 28% comes from federal. All right. The biggest chunk that comes out of your income taxes, yes, income taxes is coming from the federal. That's at least 28%. The other remaining is coming from the state is 4%. So together combined is 33%. So right off the rip, without any questions asking, Uncle Sam goes into your pocket or into your bank account before you even spend it. All right? Before you even spend it. So yes, Ronnie, you have FICA and all that, but you can't control FICA and the other payroll, the other deductions that happen, that's taken out. However, as taxpayers, you have the right and the say-so to control federal and income taxes that's being taken out of your paycheck. You just got to execute that or exercise your given right and power, but you got to know that you have the power. All right. So taxes is your second financial enemy. First one is inflation. Second one is taxes. Let's talk about the third one. We're going on 4 financial enemies. All right. We're on the third one. The third one is set up, and it's called debt. Debt is your third financial enemy. I want you to think about it. You done lost a fourth of your buying power to inflation. You done lost another third added on to that due to taxes through payroll deduction, through the stroke of a pen. And then now what happens? When we don't have the buying power, meaning we don't have the physical disposable cash to go make our purchases for our lifestyle, what do we go do, ladies and gentlemen? We go pull out one of those plastic things called a credit card, right? This is what we do. We pull out one of these. When we don't have the cash, we go swipe, 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 swipe. And then as we swiping, guess what's happening to our credit score? Down, 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 down. It's going down. It is going down. It ain't going down in the DM, but it's going down on your credit report. Yes. So that's what happens when you don't have the cash to go make purchases. We systematically, automatically go swipe the credit card. Okay. Well, that's another third that's deflating your income. That's another third, because you got to go borrow or go make up that third that you lost to taxes through payroll deduction. Through payroll deduction. All right. So you got to go borrow that. And I'm here to tell you, the banks are ready for you to come to them. And if your credit score ain't all that great, guess what they're going to do? They're going to hit you with they're going to approve your credit card, but they're going to slap you with a nice little interest rate on it. 19, 20, 25. They're going to auction your credit score. They're going to auction it. Oh, he got a 530. Let me get me 19, 20, 25, 26 interest rate. Yep. Sold. 26 interest rate on a 530 credit score. That's what happens. And so the money that we borrow from the bank, yes, we got to pay it back. But we ain't paying what we borrowed. We paying back what we borrowed plus interest. That's how the banks make their money off of people who don't have the cash. Okay? That's how banks make their money. So, that is your third financial enemy. Here's your fourth one, which is big business. So remember, the two reasons why you go earn your money is you have a current lifestyle and a future lifestyle. So let's focus on the current lifestyle, right? Well, everybody living and breathing got a current lifestyle, got lifestyle expenses. Okay. So big business know that you need to make purchases, right? And oh yeah, by the way, they can push down or transfer inflation down to you due to the fact of prices, the supply and demand. All right. Due to inflation. So year round, big business is sitting there waiting for you to spend money. What is the holiday we about to come up on? Thanksgiving, we're going to be spending money. After that, Christmas, we're going to be spending money. After that, Black Friday, Black Monday, whatever the case may be. We're going to be spending money year round. It's called the calendar of capitalism. Because capitalism have a way to capitalize on folks who don't understand capitalism. Henceforth, they're always spending money year round, whether they want to or not. All right? Whether you want to or not. And you know we're going to be participating in this stuff. People's birthdays, holidays, weddings, baby showers, sweet 16, graduation, college or high school, whatever. We're going to be spending money year round, y'all. And guess why? And guess what happens when we spend the money? Big business right there is waiting for us. So you got the government, you got the banks, and you got the businesses all right there working hand in hand, getting your money. Getting your money. Okay? So Those are your 4 financial enemies. 1, inflation. 2, taxes. 3, debt. And 4, big business. And the whole reason why you get up and earn your money is you got to earn enough cash flow to support your current lifestyle, but you definitely got to set aside some money for your future lifestyle, which is your retirement. How are you going to do that when you got these 4 enemies? It's hard to do that. It is hard to do that. So, here's what I'm going to do. I said all I wanted to do is talk about your two reasons why you're getting up, leaving your house, leaving your loved ones to go earn your money. And also I talked about the 4 reasons why you're not keeping most of your money. So the next video, which is maybe tomorrow, one day this week, I'm going to give you some solutions. But before giving you solutions, I want to help put some perspective on the problem. Okay? That's how you cure something, right? You don't treat the symptoms, you cure it. Where you get to the root of the problem to cure it. And what I'm conveying here is this. The reason why most people are not having financial success is because of the fact they don't understand what they're up against when they earn their money. It's all about perspective. It's all about perspective. So once you get that perspective, then now you can overcome some things. But as long as we just use labor, thinking we're going to get ahead financially, it's not going to work. And I know these kind of talks are not sexy, and I know finances is a taboo thing, but I'm here to tell you the things that we don't talk about will always be a problem. It will always be a problem. You don't talk about if you having problems with your relationship, you don't talk it out, guess what? There's always going to be a problem. Same thing with your finances, ladies and gentlemen. So I know finances ain't the most sexiest thing to talk about, but it's the most pertinent thing to talk about because it's a plague across the nation financially. If I was to show, I'm gonna pull up an article that shows some statistical facts how this country, meaning individuals and families, are struggling financially. It ain't just the low class or the low income earners. This is from low income earners up to 6 figures. People are struggling financially. It's the known fact. This is something that is not even a discussion both ways. It's not even debate. It's not debatable. I can show you given facts by economists, financial advisors, and other people who studied the economy can give you statistical facts that we have a financial problem here nationwide. We have a problem, but we have solutions. We have solutions, all right? And I'm going to give that solution one day this week on a Facebook Live. I don't know what day that will be, but I want people to understand first. That's why my brand is Your Money Matters, because of the fact your money matters, because you have the right to earn it. You're using all your blood, sweat, and tears to earn it. You're putting in 80 hours, overtime hours to earn that money, thinking you're going to get ahead, but you're not, because of the 4 financial enemies that you're not aware of. Look at those 4 financial enemies as 4 holes in your bucket. And if you don't plug up that bucket, your bucket will always leak. I don't care how fast you try to put water in it. It will always leak. As fast as you put it in, the faster it will leak. That's how you get to the root of the problem. We don't cure things here. See, you just can't throw money at it to fix that situation. You just can't throw money at it. All right? It's not how much money that you can make. It's about how much you're able to keep, ladies and gentlemen. It's about how much you're able to keep. We can hustle all day, diggity long. But as fast as you hustle, the faster you're losing your money. You can hustle or you can use a strategy. And I guarantee you strategy will beat hustle all day long. I don't knock nobody's hustle, but all I'm saying is let's take your hustle to another level. Let's take your hustle to another level. All right? Well, what you think P. Diddy and Jay-Z are doing? You think they out there just hustling, you know, doing the hustle thing? No, they got a strategy with they thing. Y'all see the glamour, the grit and glamour and all that good stuff, but y'all don't know what's happening behind the closed doors. They got paper trail. When they out there doing their thing, they got paper trail. All that stuff is paid expense, is tax deductible, so inflation don't hit them. Take your hustle to another level, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing wrong with it. I'm not knocking nobody hustle, because we got to do what we got to do to put that cash flow in our household. But just know, the harder you hustle, the more that money is leaving your hand. And listen, intellectually, it's being done easily through legislation. All they got to do is stroke a pen and they get your money. But you out here hustling, putting in 80 to 120 hours using labor while somebody's using intellect. I'm going to let that simmer. You using labor to earn your money, somebody using intellect to take your money, and they getting it faster than you making it. I'll let that simmer. If that don't make you angry, make you mad, get in your feelings, then you dead financially in your spirit. You should want to figure out why someone is taking your money intellectually. More money doesn't make anyone financially literate. It's more than just you going out there and hustle, making and taxing your body. See, your money's being taxed, but not only do your money's being taxed, your mind is being taxed and your body's being taxed. I have people that I know that work in industries such as Mercedes plant, Hyundai plants, and what have you. They work in long hours. So now, not only do their mind is being taxed, their time is being taxed, their body is now being taxed. Now, how long do you think they can work on that job without their body breaking down on them, putting in those long hours so they can get ahead financially? It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work for a long period of time. You shortening your life expectancy by you taxing your body the way that it is. This is all about adding days to your years, not subtracting days to your years. But again, if we don't get perspective about how we are earning money and not being able to keep it, then our days are numbered. See, our days are numbered anyway. But our days will even shorten if we don't get the perspective or the right perspective to know what to do with our money and how we earn our money. All right? So, I hope this brought some value to you, mainly intrinsic value, not just value, but intrinsic value to you, to get you to think. See, I always put stuff out here to provoke thought. Y'all grown. I can't tell you what to do with your money, all right? All I can do is show you what's happening to your money and why you're not able to keep it. Y'all grown. I can't tell y'all what to do with your money. You can go to the casino and blow all your money. I could give a rat's. That's your money. But all I'm doing is showing y'all what's happening to your money and why you're not keeping your money. All right? Don't be that person that's over there at the crib fussing, I ain't got no money, I'm broke, but you ain't been good stewardess about your money. And you ain't trying to figure out why you being intellectually robbed. Because you are being intellectually robbed by those 4 financial enemies I just mentioned. And they right there waiting to get your money. But if you want to go ahead and give it to them, go right ahead. But please don't complain to the next person that you broke. Keep that thought to yourself. Because you ain't trying to do nothing else to fix your financial situation. So, I hope this video resonates to everyone. I hope it stirs something up. If it did, mission accomplished. Because that's what I want to do. I want to tap into y'all feelings so that way I can get some folks to stop tapping into your pockets. If I can tap into your feelings, then I can probably prevent from folks from tapping into your pockets. Because emotions got us to where we are now financially. So maybe, hopefully, emotions will get you out of your financial situations. Let's see. Now, for those who want to, stick around and watch for the second video one day this week about those 3 solutions to overcome these 4 financial enemies, y'all stick around for that. But for those who say, well, said, you know what? I'm tired of losing my money to taxes. I'm tired of inflation absorbing all of my income. I'm tired of giving the banks my money. I'm tired of the big businesses taking all my money. Then here's what I want you to do. Click the link below where it says Financial Fix. Because I have 2 links. The first link is Financial Fix. Click that link and it will give you some resources for you to look at as far as how you can overcome. Well, actually, I'm going to talk about more about these financial enemies, okay, in greater detail. But I gave you a good perspective here on this Facebook Live. But then also, you'll see me talk about those solutions. But I do it in a 10-part video series. All right. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can click that link. Now, for those who just want to wait for the solution in the next Facebook Live, stay tuned for that. The other link that I have down there at the bottom is this. On November 17th, all right, in Birmingham, Alabama, I have myself and some keynote speakers, $1 million earners, where I learn these strategies, okay? They are coming to Birmingham, Alabama. Click that link below where you see the Alabama Cash Flow Conference. You have to be in driving distance of Birmingham, Alabama, okay, for you to attend. So this is not for those who are out of state or what have you, though. So those who are in driving distance of Birmingham, Alabama, I'm cordially invite you as my personal guest to come out and listen to these money strategies, all right? It's free. It's free. It's free. Let me say that again. It's free. But I understand how our perspective is on free information. We don't put much value on free information. But when you see, here's what happens. Here's what I know. People pay attention when they pay. People pay attention when they pay. Why? Because they got skin in the game. They got skin in the game. And I, of the opinion, should say, put a fee, a nominal fee on this event. But the powers to be say keep it free. Keep it free. So we're going to have, this event is going to be free. All right. But don't treat free information as of no value. That's the mistake that we most of us make. We take free information, we don't place no high value on it, and then nothing in life changes because we didn't do nothing with the information. So, if you're in driving distance of Birmingham, Alabama, click that link where it says the Alabama Cash Flow Conference. You'll see more details as to when, where, how, who, things of that nature. I got some powerful keynote speakers that coming in for that day. That's on a Saturday, November 17th. I think that's at the Hampton Inn and Suites in Hoover, Alabama. Hoover, all that's right there. Okay, but click that link and you'll get more information about it, y'all. So just know your money matters because of the fact you have the right to keep it because you earned it. But just know the two reasons why you even leave your house is you got to have enough cash flow for your current lifestyle and your future lifestyle. But people are not able to do that. Why? Because of them 4 financial challenges, or the 4 enemies, financial enemies that I just mentioned: inflation, taxes, debt, and big business. You got to have a way to overcome those 4 financial enemies. You got to even know they exist. If you don't know they exist, you're going to be struggling financially. And if you're not willing to learn how to overcome those 4 financial enemies, you're going to be struggling financially. Do you want to continue to struggle financially? Ask yourself that question. No one in a right conscious mind will want to make the decision to say, I want to struggle financially. I would not dare think that. So, I hope this brought some value to you. If so, share, like, and comment. This is yours truly, Cedric Jenkins, founder and creator of Your Money Matters. Your money matters because of the fact you got up this morning out of your nice warm bed to go to work to earn it. Doggone it, keep it. I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all be blessed. Go vote. Your vote matters. Just like your money matters. Go make it happen.